It's the National Football League on EA Sports. And coming up next is the Commanders, leader at quarterback. He's going to have to air it out plenty this week. It's the Commanders and the Eagles coming up next.
Welcome, football fans, to the birthplace of America, the city of brotherly love. The place where you'll find the best cheesesteak made in this country and some of the best football played inside of Lincoln Financial Field. And just like that, the season has reached October. Joined by Brock Hewitt up here in the booth, I'm Kate Scott. And Brock, I don't know about you, but I always feel like the smells start to change in October. It just really starts to smell like fall, smell like football, second month of the regular season. And these next few games take on a greater importance moving forward.
Gosh, I wish I had a sense of smell. Mine is so bad, but I love what you're cooking right there. And I love this stretch of games because it makes a lot of...
To kick off, here's Ryan Stonehouse. And away we go at the link. Here's a return from the 7. He stopped on the return at the 27. So here come the Eagles for their opening drive. They're led out by an incredible score through the air and on the ground. He was picked 53rd back in 2020. It's Jalen Hurts.
Just an all-around great performance from him. Win. Those 2 touchdowns he had played a big part in the victory, no question. But so did keeping it clean, not throwing a pick. You want to become friendly with your own defense? Make sure they don't have any extra possessions to... He did his job, and so did his teammates.
So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. And it took a couple of guys to hold him down there after a gain of just 1. Now we'll take a moment to check out his numbers on the ground from a week ago. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Shotgun snap for Hurts. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. Hurts now from the gun. Oh, he put some heat on this deep. Big gain downfield. He does it. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles take a 6-0 lead right away. He finds one of his great receivers, Brock, and they are off to a great start to begin this ball game.
Yeah, it's such a positive offensively when you can go find not just a field goal, but a touchdown on that opening drive. And defensively, this starts to shake the foundation of your preparation and makes you wonder what's in store.
That one right down the middle. And the Eagles will jump out to a 7-0 lead. The kick team out there for the Eagles, and this one is sent away. Blackshear on the return. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. So now the Commanders will get their turn at an opening drive of the game. And bringing them out someone this defense is really going to have to keep an eye on, this mobile QB.
The biggest mistake you can make here... Offense gets suckered into trying and matching the pace while the opposition just set. Even if it's a quick score to begin the game, he's got to have the poise and the patience here to run the opening script they planned for all week long. Play your game and not let the circumstances dictate and force your hand early.
They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. They'll start with a give to Harris. They'll have him gain about a handful there. Cooper to Jean with the stop. 1st down play, nets him 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5. Pass play coming here. Nabbed by Kyle Pitts. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And that'll be good for a Washington first.
You know what I like about that, Kate? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dunking the ball.
1st and 10. Ball set up at the 48. Here's the handoff. And he won't win the race to the outside. That one's bottled up at the line. No progress on 1st down, and that'll bring up 2nd and 10. Pass play now. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And they make the tackle at the 38. They get an even 10 on that play. And the Commanders will have a first. Hand off to the back. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
To be a stud back in this league, it takes more than just checking the athletic boxes. There's an IQ, a feel, a patience and craftiness required along with just tremendous vision. He showed all of it navigating that run up the middle.
Working inside the red zone. Completed over the middle. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Blown back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And he's going to take it in for the Washington touchdown. The Commanders finish off their opening drive. For the offense, you got to love it, Brock. Points to begin the game as he runs it in for an opening drive touchdown.
And you've got one very happy running back right over there on the sideline right now. These backs, they do feel the pressure to find the end zone every single week. It's not easy to do. But to do it this early and get out of the way, big time.
Now it's Jake Bates for the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Commanders start off well to tie things 7-7. Stonehouse now to kick this one away. Return starts at the 3. Good looking return here, and he's got room. His return gets him to the 32-yard line before he's taken down. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. And they get to him way behind the line on this one and take him down. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Hey, Kate, I think we know that the quarterback's a demanding position because not only do you have to have a clock in your head, but you've got to have a spatial awareness of where you are on the field. And once you start retreating, going backward and backward and backward, you got to just fling the ball in the stands. Otherwise, well, you take a huge negative sack like that.
Trying again following the sack. Caught, nice gain left side. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37.
If they get a handful of these types of plays per game, the pass game coordinator is going to be one happy camper.
They'll empty the backfield and motion him right. Hurts with it on 3rd and short. Complete beyond the marker. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a 1st down. Hurts. Finds him over the middle. Good little rip there. Looks like about 6. Nakobe Dean in on the tackle. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4.
At the Commanders' 39-yard line.
Right up the gut. And they bring him down around the 34. It's a 4-yard gain, and that's going to get him across the marker and earn the first. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And the defense gets there to force a small loss. Offense to the line for second down. Hurts to throw. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Was Devontae Smith the intended receiver? And things look tougher now with 3rd and long. They put a receiver in motion here left. On 3rd down, it's Hurts. That one's incomplete. Had the connection, but some stone hands got in the way there. Out comes the field goal unit. The Eagles trying for 3. This a 52-yard attempt from the left hash. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And that's going to break our tie and give him a 3-point advantage.
A lot of them may make it look automatic, but you get this deep, and those field goals are far from a certainty. It took all his concentration, every bit of his strength, to send that puppy through.
He stopped on the return at the 27. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Plowing up the middle. And they limit the damage just a few yards on that gain. C.J. Gardner-Johnson there on the tackle. 2nd down now, 7 to go. From the 31. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs. Following that completion, remember the O-line looks to be in some pain. They're headed out to take a look at him now. Ball on the 45, 1st and 10. Option give here. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
Making defenders pay for trying to tackle him. They get 22 on that one. And that'll be good for a Washington first.
Hey, look, Kate, you can't just ask one tackler to go mano-a-mano and stop this guy. You got to have the cavalry coming. One guy makes a hit, the others are there to clean up and pile on because one-on-one, he's going to run right through you.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 34. Back to the well again. And he pushes forward, but they don't get much there. We'll get a stoppage now. Looks like we have someone banged up after that run in need of some attention. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. This time it's a passing play. He's on the move. And down he goes. The Eagles got him. Driving dire straits. It's 3rd and 9. Looking to the air here. Escapes the pocket. He'll make a bid for it on the ground. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. That chunk worth a nice 21 yards. And the Commanders will have a 1st. From the red zone now. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Well, no look on his first look of the game. So it's 2nd down coming up. He'll throw it. This throw is caught. And not much doing. He stopped quickly.
Well, he saw his guys pick up the blitz. Well, he felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them and the group up front to find somebody to get a completion, so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
You're not going to last long in the National Football League if you don't convert a good chunk of your third downs. Nice find there to continue the series.
4 downs now to get in. Here's first and goal. They'll try and punch it in. Has the Washington touchdown. The Commanders take a field goal lead in our opening quarter. It's what every player who scores a touchdown wants to do, Brock. He wants to get right back there and put another 6 on the board.
I've never met an NFL player content with one end zone trip in a game.
Nope.
Yeah, if you're content, you're not making it to this league. You get one, you're instantly thinking of another, and the fortunate few are able to actually deliver on it.
That one splits the uprights. And the Commanders take a 4-point lead. Stonehouse now to kick this one away. Kickoff taken at the 3. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25 after the return. Philadelphia getting ready to go on offense. And they'll have a little momentum as they take the field here after their kicker drilled a deep one to end their last drive with points. They kick the running back in motion. 1st and 10. Here's Hurts. Completed to his running back. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1.
At the 34-yard line.
From the 34. Tight end reels in the shallow throw. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37. 1 quarter down for these two NFC East teams. Neither side separating much so far. We'll return to the link right after this. Ready now for our second quarter. The Eagles have the football. They'll try to attack this deficit starting with 1st and 10. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
You know, when we watch the Combine each and every single year, I hope you get good enough to understand as a football fan, watch the big guys' first 10 yards. Don't watch the ends and the linemen run 40. Watch their first 10, because that's the most critical. And
again, he's under pressure, and he goes down. And the back-to-back sacks. Nice work by the defense there. Sets him up with a 3rd down.
I know quarterbacks get paid a lot of money and a lot of glamour in this league, but today, well, this is a tough day for this QB. He's taking a beating. And whether it means changing up some of the blocking schemes, maybe mixing in a little bit of run, or heck, this quarterback getting the ball out of his hand more quickly, he's got to start protecting himself.
3rd and long for him here. He smartly won't risk something here and just chucks it away.
So many coaches love 3rd downs, and they practice them so much, Kate. Why? Because they're the money down in the NFL. Whether it's a close game already out of hand, coaches know got to execute and convert on these 3rd downs.
The fair catch taken in at the 28-yard line. So no return on that punt. And the Commanders will go on offense. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Thrown back, gets the handoff. They'll cobble together a yard there. Big Jordan Davis getting there for the tackle. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. This one is hit by a defender and winds up incomplete.
Read and react, read and react, read and react. Got to read where the quarterback's eyes are going. And you got to react as he begins to throw to get to a spot and knock it away.
He puts some air under this one deep. That's complete inside the 35. Touchdown, Washington. The Commanders now lead by 10. So no mistaking that play call, Brock. They send everybody on deep goes, and it winds up paying off. What a play.
And you'd think on the other side defensively they'd be ready for this. But this is truly a breakdown in the secondary. They're just not able to make a play on the ball in the air. And the end result, as you said, a big play and a touchdown.
Bates now for the point after. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Commanders drive their lead to 11.
Commanders 21, Eagles 10.
Stonehouse now to kick this one away. Return starts at the 9. He stopped on the return at the 27. Now the Eagle offense headed back out to the field. They find themselves down 21-10 as they take over. Option design here. He's pushed straight ahead, and that's maybe a yard at most. Dallas Turner there to bring him down. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Here's Hurts. Dumps it off to his running back. And he's brought down for a loss.
That just might be a throw he regretted as soon as you let it go. I know that feeling. He was doing all he could to find a completion down the field, but they were all over that check down and ready to turn it into a negative play.
Looking underneath, and the back brings it in. And a nice gain here, but it stopped short of the first.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
And the fair catch secured here at the 16. Signals, and looks like we've got a timeout before that first down play. On first down, they'll run. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. Give him 5 on that carry, bringing up 2nd and 5.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
Back to throw now. Short pass brought in. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
It's a gain of 6. And the Commanders' first down.
Give now to the running back. And he's short of the first after a mild gain. Give him around 6. That's going to make it 2nd and 4. Another carry for him. And he's swallowed up in the middle. No gain on the run. Brought down by Jalen Carter. 3rd and 4 coming up now. It's Harris on the option. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down. They'll say he got 5 there, but Brock, all they care about is the first down that comes with it. 2 set of downs for him at the 38. Here's the lone back on the handoff. And he drives ahead for good yardage up to the 45. Good run, gets him 7. That brings up 2nd and 3. Changing things up. They're going to throw now. Connects with his receiver. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49. 1st and 10 from a yard shy of midfield. Trying the handoff. And he could only get a lone yard. Took a couple of guys to haul him down near the line. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. They'll motion him out of the backfield. Here we go, 2nd and 9. Brought in right side. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. Excellent pickup to move the chains. 36 yards in the end.
Speed kills, baby. You better make that tackle right away on these receivers or you're going to get some serious yak. Those yards after catch just like that. Taking a short gain and turning it into an explosive play.
Into the red zone after that big pickup. It's 1st and 10 from the 15. They send a man in motion. Working inside the red zone. This one's caught. And they bring him down at the 7-yard line.
Just get this guy touches. I don't care how, I don't care when. Just find unique ways to get this running back the ball, and over time, he's going to make you pay.
And he has the catch, gets both feet in, that's a touchdown! The Commanders stretch their lead to a 3-score advantage. It's plays like this that make him so well regarded across this league, Brock.
Yeah, such just a difference-making receiver, Kate.
Yep.
You expect him to be the target down here. You did, I did, the defenders did.
So we've got a stoppage now. Figured this might be coming. We're going to take another look to see if this was indeed a touchdown. Well, this right here is where having all those camera angles comes into play. We're going to get a much clearer picture thanks to all the shots we've got.
Yep, technology, everybody's friend right now. We get to watch it again and again, unlike these officials who got to see it once in real time. We just have to see, is there clear enough evidence to overturn the call that was made down there on the field?
So upon review, no touchdown, just an incomplete pass. He has the first over the middle. And this one stopped at the 3-yard line. 4 yards on the play, and that picks up a 1st and goal.
That's what we call situational football. You spend all week working on your nickel passing game package to take advantage of third downs just like that.
Here's a give on 1st and goal. And they needed more than one defender. Their powerful runner stopped for just 1 yard. Ball at the 2 here for 2nd and goal. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Give him 2 yards on the run, and that leaves them just inches short for 3rd down. It's the 2-minute warning now from the link. It's the Commanders with a nice 3rd and inches. Here's a give straight up the middle. Bullies his way in for the touchdown. The Commanders boat racing them to the halftime locker room. He's into the end zone and already at 3 rushing scores before halftime, Brock. So they either got to find a way to keep him out or he's going to run his way into the record books if they're not careful. Bates now for the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Commanders push their lead to 18.
Commanders 28, Eagles 10.
Stonehouse now to kick this one away. Return coming from the 6. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. Philadelphia's offense back out for another drive. They were only on the field for 3 plays their prior series, Brock. Let's see what changes they make to take over here. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. Bails out of the pocket quick. He tucks it and takes off. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. Well, hold on a sec. We've got an Eagle hurting pretty good out there, and they're going to head out to look at him. So the big play gets him inside the opposing 45, Brock, with a new set of downs to boot. From the pistol, Hurts. Hits him on the out route. And he'll go out of bounds close to the 35-yard line.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, you just find a way to get him the ball.
And they bring him down around the 34. Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2. Shotgun snap for Hurts. Complete out to the right. And they haul him down just a foot or two shy of the red zone. It's a gain of 12 there. And that's a Philadelphia first down. Hurts throwing again. That one's complete right side. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5. From the 16. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
Okay, you give him much of the credit for this early lead. Heck, give every player in that defense now their 4th sack of this game credit, because that ambush on the quarterback, a big reason why they're in control of this game.
Commanders with an extra DB out there to defend this 3rd down. Hurts now from the gun. Caught him deep behind the line. Oh, the ball is out! And he gets it back. Oh, there's still a shot at the 1st. Just before halftime, we get a timeout taken. Only 2 seconds left in the half, so on comes the field goal unit. He was good on his first kick. Gonna need to hit this one well to go 2 for 2. Hanging close, and it does find that right upright. No good. Well, that brings us to the midway point of this one. The Commanders enjoying a nice little lead here on the road. Now we'll send you down the East Coast to our studios in Orlando. Jonathan Coachman and the EA Sports Halftime Report.
All right, Kate, we'll get back to you and Brock in a bit. For now, plenty of early action in the 1 o'clock Eastern window to get you caught up on. So let's get to it. We'll kick things off with one of the best rivalries in football. The New York Giants on the road in Big D. And it's the home team who are out in front. C.D. Lamb, over 100 yards receiving and a touchdown catch as well. From there, we're off to check out another game. And you can see, currently they trail in that ball game. Braylon Allen with both of their touchdowns thus far as he's scored twice on the ground. Lastly, let's get out to Jacksonville. See what's happening with the Jaguars at TIAA Bank Field. And you can see there it's the visiting Colts who have the lead in that one. Josh Downs, 2 touchdown catches on the afternoon. This was an extremely one-sided first half. One team showed up, ready to go. The other's been in a daze thus far.
The kick team
but there's
out there
still
for the
plenty
Eagles,
of time left for this one to tighten up significantly.
Blackshear on the return. This return makes it up to the 25. The Commanders returning their offense and this running back to the field. And they have leaned on him to get this offense to the end zone in the game, and he's delivered. He's hit pay dirt 3 times. Part of a really nice game for him so far, Brock. Been returning good value on the looks that he's been getting. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Here's the handoff. And the defense gets there to force a small loss. Now it looks like one of the Eagles is having some trouble out there and is in need of some assistance. All right, here we go. 2nd down. Throwing with a blitz on the way. Has him on the quick hitter. And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31.
I feel so bad. I really do. And I don't mean this sarcastically, Kate. I feel bad for these guys in coverage. I don't know how you defend some of these players today because they get that drag route, they get one step inside of you. Well, there's very little you can do other than make the tackle.
It goes as a gain of 19 yards. And that'll be good for a Washington first.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. And a lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
Back now, pressure on its way. Completed over the middle. And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
From the 42. Finds him over the middle. And he's stopped. Now we'll wait to hear what this flag is all about.
Holding offense.
Fighting all he could to keep his quarterback upright, but crossed the line there. That earns the holding penalty. 2nd and 12 behind the sticks. He's got a man left. And he reaches midfield and starts driving into Eagles territory. Eagles with an extra man in the secondary for this 3rd down. They'll try and throw it here. He's on the move. Oh, he's going to run for it. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
He made something out of that play for them. Everyone's so concerned with defending the pass, they didn't quite keep tabs on what he was doing as a QB, and it gave him just enough room to run.
Here's someone from a family of punters, Ryan Stonehouse, on to punt on 4th. Only needed once last week in the win, and he matches that total here. The Eagles about set to go on offense. And this game might be going better if he could have some more time just to work back there. This pass rush has been all over them. Really keeps taking this offense out of any grooves that they've managed to get into.
Okay, I like to say in life there's energy givers and there's energy vampires.
Yeah.
And for this defense, these sacks right here, they're such energy givers. And, man, it's like a vampire sucking the juice out of an offense.
Yeah, I love that. He's got Smith. And they take him down at the 24-yard line.
Hey, Kate, you know this from covering the Seahawks, calling their preseason game. When Pete Carroll was there, if he said it once, he said it 100 times. Stay on top, stay on top, stay on top. You'll give up a short little out route like that, but just stay on top of the deep threat.
Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. Hurts to throw. He throws a bullet deep to the right, throwing into double coverage, and it's intercepted. And the Commanders get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season. Well, no doubt they envisioned that as the start of a second-half push for the lead. But the defense, well, defense had other ideas, Brock, protecting their team's advantage and taking possession back on the first play of the series.
Not the way you needed to start the half if you were thinking comeback, but exactly the way to start the half if you're trying to take this lead and step on it. That's a defender who sensed the need for a splash play and delivers.
First and 10 from the 41. Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And it took a couple of guys to haul him down there after a gain of just 1.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
And he'll go out of bounds close to the 35-yard line. And the Birds bring out the nickel look. 3rd down coming up. He's dropping back to throw. That's caught at the 4. And that's a Washington and touchdown. Well, Brock, not much to say other than the fact that this offense on point. They're just clicking today.
Just rolling. I mean, this is clinic. This is what I call teaching tape. Being well prepared and, more importantly, going out there and executing at a high level.
Bates now for the point after. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Commanders grow their lead yet again. Stonehouse now to kick this one away. Fielded at the 7. And pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. This offense headed back to the field, led by their receiver. They are coming off their first interception of the game. This drive now a chance to rebuild some confidence. Offense ready to begin this drive, 1st and 10. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And they beat him to the edge. That run stopped back at the line. Call it no gain on that run, and they face 2nd and 10. Here's Hurts. And the coverage just too good there. Didn't find a throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. 3rd down coming up. They'll empty the backfield and motion him out. On 3rd down, it's Hurts. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of 4th down.
Time we offered some serious blanket praise for this entire group defensively. The guys up front, they've certainly generated the pressure. Everybody on the back end in coverage, well, they're holding down their assignments to delay these throws. This is going to be one tomorrow, one fun tape to watch, because 6 sacks, it's hard to come by in this league.
The Eagles are in punt formation. Averaging a little under 50 a kick so far, Brock, as he gets away another one. And he collects the fair catch just inside the 35. Washington ready to go on offense as they take the field. And taking a look at these highlights, Brock, just a reminder of the type of game that they have had throwing the football. It really has been the key to their success.
Yeah, they've just not only stayed on schedule here, Kate. Man, they've made some music, right? Great rhythm.
Yeah.
Not just ahead of schedule, but huge plays that follow. We've seen a lot of different looks and wrinkles throughout this performance, and it's been a joy to watch.
Blown back in the backfield, and they give it to him. He swarms in the middle. This gets maybe a yard. Big Jordan Davis getting there for the tackle. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9.
At the 36-yard line.
Here's a throw. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And the Eagles are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season. 2nd down, they go pass here, and it's intercepted to kill the drive.
And that is one way defensively to get your teammates off the field. That was all about anticipation. Great move there by the defender to take it away and put his offense on the field.
The Eagles ready to set up shop on offense. And they're set up well inside of enemy territory. They've got a short field after that pick. Markers reset, ball at the 37. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he's going to fight his way down to the 35-yard line. He gets a couple on 1st, and they'll come up 2nd and 8. Running back sent in motion. 2nd and 8. Splits a couple of defenders and completes it. And he runs this to the 25 before being brought down. Still on the move, coming to the line for 1st and 10. This one's a little touch pass forward to his man coming across. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. Halfway there on 1st down, that brings up 2nd and 5.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
Hurts looking to throw. Short pass brought in. And they make the stop as that play reaches the 14-yard line. That one ends up a gain of 6. And that's good for an Eagles first down. Hand off to the back. And he could only get a lone yard. Took a couple of guys to haul him down near the line. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Back to the well again. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. A gain of 2 follows up a gain of 1, and now they're left with 3rd and 7.
Brings up 3rd and 7.
Running back sent in motion left. The throw is caught. And he's short of the first after a mild gain.
Here we go. Here's one of those game situations that just puts a smile on my face because I can think from Pop Warner to the NFL. Everybody on the field's thinking the same thing. Can we go for it? Can we get one more shot as you end up just short on that 3rd down? In that close, kicks have to be automatic. That won't stop the head coach, though, from holding his breath for a couple seconds until he sees it's up and good.
The kick team out there for the Eagles, and this one is sent away. Blackshear on the return. He's got a lane up past the 30. And a huge return sets up the offense on the opposite side of the field.
Well, by the time he shifted into a different gear and began that foot race up the left sideline, you could tell this return was already getting out of hand. And what a gift for this offense, who now gets to take over with a lot of the work in the field position already done.
The Commanders are being led back out there on offense by their quarterback. New slated downs to approach here from the 40. And on that last drive, Brock, he crossed a notable threshold in passing yards for the season. Always nice when you can reach one of those plateaus to look back on after the year's over. 2nd and 6 coming up here. From the 36. Short pass caught by his tight end. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
I'm sure coach and play caller doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
He's got Harris. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
To this day, I can still see the faces of the big guys in the huddle. When you call a screen like that, instead of them just getting knocked backwards, they get to be salesmen. They get to push those linemen downfield and then tee off and go hit somebody like they did right there.
So we're through 3 here. The Commanders have possession and a massive lead. This one looking like it could be over. Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5. From the gun, they go with Harris. And he's tackled with the first down yardage. Now after the run, we see some trainers headed out for an injured player who was shaken up. This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal. Goal to go. It's a pass play. Taken in by Harris. Touchdown, Washington. No hesitation on that throw. He got the guy he wanted right away, and he got it to him for the touchdown.
You know, it's great, Kate, to draw up plays that have all sorts of different options, but it's even better when you don't have to get to your second read. His first broke open just like they planned, and that's 6 in the end.
Bates now for the point after. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Commanders continue piling on to this lead. Stonehouse now to kick this one away. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. And he's brought down just inside the 25 on the return. Now this offense getting set to work here. And all game, they have struggled to attack this deficit. Maybe they can do a little window dressing here. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. From the pistol, Hurts. Chased out to it. Pressure's there, and the Commanders got him. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Yeah, this is a time where offensively you got to regroup. You got to get in that huddle. You know, and quarterback is the most important leadership position. Everyone's looking at you. And as a QB, after taking a sack like that, golly, you got to flush it, instill some confidence, and move this ball forward.
Let's see what they dial up on a 2nd and very long. Handoff now out of the gun. And he's tackled for a short gain. Couple yards there on 2nd down, and now a long ways to go on 3rd. Shotgun snap for Hurts. Throwing the out route complete. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
Feet and eyes, Kate. Feet and eyes. They so often tell the story of every position on the field. When that quarterback's feet and eyes move to his secondary read, and so often it's a tight end, well, it's incumbent on that defense to fly to the ball. You want to make that tackle, force the 4th down? It took a great defensive effort to do it.
Here he goes. Got to have this on 4th down. Throw caught by his running back. And he's out of bounds well short of that marker. Wow, they never let him get close there. Great effort to force the turnover on downs. And this one won't get close. They make the stand and force that turnover on downs.
You know, these 4th down plays are all about trust. You lean into what you do best. Unfortunately, with the lack of execution, you're going to throw that one off the playlist.
The Washington offense getting set for its next possession. Nick Sirianni going to have the officials look at this one again. He's throwing that challenge flag.
Previous play is under review.
Well, we all know there can be so little room for error spotting the football. And that's what's being reviewed right here. Did they get this right?
And I know both sidelines are furiously pleading their cases about what their eyes see. But fortunately, the eye in the sky and the replays will give us a clear answer.
And he'll be brought down here at the 23-yard line.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on 1st down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
Throwing off the play fake here. Headed out right. Now here he goes. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
First down from the red zone. This one's caught. And that's a Washington touchdown. Well, as they drive forward to what right now looks like it should be a win, Brock. He sure is taking advantage of a nice little chance to boost his stat line. His 2nd touchdown of the game.
Yeah, you just kind of feel these two building some trust, right? Just more and more equity, certainly paying dividends in this one, but more than likely for more games to come.
Bates now for the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Commanders continue adding on to that lead.
49, Eagles 13.
Stonehouse now to kick this one away. Returnable from the 2. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. This offense getting all set for this series. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Hurts setting up to throw. Dumped off to his running back. And he'll go down after pushing this up to the 29. 2nd and 6 coming up here.
2nd and 6 at the 29-yard line.
from the 29. Hits him on the out route. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down. The drive picks up here, 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Man in motion here. On 1st down, Hurts. Smith pulls this one in along the sideline. Nowhere really for him to go. He steps out, and they're going to lose some yardage. Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down. Hurts throwing again. Complete out to the right side. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs. Now after making that catch, we see he's shaken up. Trainer's heading out to take a look. They have themselves another 1st and 10. They'll motion him out of the backfield. 1st down throwing for Hurts. Dumps it off to his running back. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down.
At the 48-yard line.
Operating from the gun. Here's Hurts. Brought in right side. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on 2nd down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about 3rd down at all.
1st and 10. Here's Hurts. Finds him over the middle. And he runs this to the 25 before being brought down. A new set of downs awaits him. Here's 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 25-yard line.
It's a sweep. He pops the pass forward. And they've got him down near the red zone at the 22. It's a 4-yard pickup, and that's going to bring up 2nd and 6.
It's now 2nd and 6.
Hurts now from the gun. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. Throwing here, Hurts. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the defense comes through. That's going to back him up and bring up 4th down.
That sure ended up being worst-case scenario. Pass rush just kept coming and bearing down. And he was looking for an escape that wasn't there. It's just one of those plays in hindsight, Kate, where you really got to understand, I got to cut bait, cut my losses, and avoid such a negative play.
Out comes the field goal unit. The Eagles trying for 3. Needs a good amount here, too. 51 yards away. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And Brock, I'd say that's more of a moral victory than something that's really going to affect the deficit much. The kick team out there for the Eagles, and this one is sent away. Evans now to return. He stopped on the return at the 27. The Commanders headed back out on offense. Their quarterback returning to the field now. And he'll be happy to keep letting it fly as it's all game. They show just how effective he's been in captaining this offense. They'll run here on 1st down. And he found some running room for a nice gain. We'll get a stoppage now. Looks like we have someone banged up after that run in need of some attention. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. First throw for the backup now. This ball's cut by Palmer. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a 1st down.
A gain of 11 on the play. 1st down, Washington.
Short side option here. He's running left. And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play. Following the play, we have an injured commander. The training staff out there to check on him as we pause. Everyone's prepped. It's second down now. Lone back gets the handoff. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. 4 yards does get him back to even, partner, but they're left with 3rd and 10 now.
It's a gain of 4, and it's 3rd down.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Completed over the middle. And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line.
You know, I like the completion. You never turn down a completion. That's just not the right throw to make in that spot to move the chains.
Punt team is on now, and they get this away. This one's headed for the sideline and out. We'll get the mark. They say it's at the 9 where it
Personal
crossed.
foul. Roughing the kicker. Defense.
Thought he had a chance to block it, but he ends up wiping out the kicker instead, and that's going to award their offense a first down.
Automatic first down.
You got to be smarter than that. No reason to hit the kicker there, and that gives him a first down. Running it after the penalty. And he'll go down here at the 16. Give him 13 on that play. And the Commanders will have a first.
You call that first down running play, you don't always... to get those kind of yards. Every single time.
A new set of downs forthcoming. It's 1st and 10. The Commanders take a timeout. They're first. And they can take a moment to try to build more momentum after getting the first. Offense set for a 1st and 10. Right up the gut. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
Offensive coordinators tell us all the time, big runs only happen with coordinated effort. Great blocking to spring them. Guys hitting blocks downfield, and a back who can show off his wheels.
Prior to first down, they decide to call a timeout. And they'll have just one left to burn now. From inside the 1, here's 1st and goal. Harris is in. Touchdown, Washington. The Commanders running them out of the building. So an exclamation point there. That caps off what, and I think you'd agree, Brock, has been a dominating performance.
Yeah, I would. Really in all phases, too. You know, I thought coming in that this would be a much closer game. And you got to give credit where it's due. This offense has been outstanding throughout.
Bates tacks on the extra point. And the Commanders tack on 7 more to their lead.
56, Eagles 16.
Stonehouse now to kick this one away. Starting from the 5. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. Another drive coming up for this offense. And they'll get one final chance in a game that, to put it mildly, Brock, has been a bit of a miserable experience for them. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Blitz coming here, Hurts. Pocket isn't holding up, they're able to drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
Flat out a tremendous call. Perfect timing to blitz the corner, and the result proves it. There was barely time for the QB to set himself up to throw, let alone look downfield for a target before he was absolutely decked by somebody who I think enjoyed that chance to rush the passer.
Offense to the line for second down. Another try following the sack. And that one is incomplete, and the clock stops with 18 seconds to go. So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down. From the pistol, Hurts. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And the Commanders get the football as he makes his third interception of this season.
Well, obviously not the cleanest game with now 2 interceptions, but here's the key. This is where mental toughness for a quarterback becomes so critical. And frankly, why some of the best QBs playing today have baseball in their background, because you flush your mistakes. Okay, you strike out, you throw an interception, but you got to go get it in that next series. Got to put these interceptions behind and press forward ahead.
He'll go to a knee, and that defense can only stop the clock 2 more times.
They could stop the clock now if they choose. In the final moments of the game, every second counts. If you're going to call a timeout, you want to be right next to that official to signal it in just as that knee goes down.
So it's a win on the road for the Commanders. And they take the first skirmish with their division rivals, with a chance at a sweep awaiting them later in the year in their building. And with Brock Heward and our EA Sports crew, I'm Kate Scott saying so long from this one. It's a win for the Commanders as we say so long from Philadelphia.